just going to take you through about a 20-minute Pilates session today, so make sure you've got enough space. If you've got a mat, fantastic. If you haven't, then a towel will be fine. So we're going to start off with the feet underneath the hips, toes facing forward. I want you to stand up nice and tall. Imagine a piece of string lifting you up from the centre of your head up towards the ceiling. Shoulders we're going to shrug up, and I want you to roll them back and down and relax there. Slight tuck under with the pelvis, and you're going to pull your belly button in towards your spine and tighten your tummy muscles. So if you take a breath in and just relax everything, and then as you breathe out, pull the belly in. And again, breath in, relax, and breathe out, pull in. So we're going to try and do that throughout the class, today, throughout the session. Carrying on with those breaths, start to circle the shoulders round. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to circle forwards. And then one more circle back to take those shoulders back and down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reach to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach to the side. So try not to lean forwards or backwards. You want to go directly side to side. Pulling the belly in every time you exhale. Last one. Coming up, bring your hands into prayer. Small rotation to the side, but you keep your hips facing forward, so it's just the upper body round, and then breathing back to centre, and then change sides. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the shoulders back and stop them rounding forwards. Taking it into a narrow squat, so the toes should already be facing forward, feet should be underneath the hips. Bending the knees, taking the bottom back, and then lift. So inhale to bend, and exhale to lift. It doesn't need to be really deep. We're still warming up, but what we want is the knees to stay over the ankles. We don't want the knees to come forward. So the bottom goes back, the knees stay above the ankles. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lift, trying to keep the spine straight as well as you go down. Try not to round the body this way. We want to keep the back straight. So inhale and exhale. Inhale. Again, as you exhale, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. So this is warming up knees, hips and ankles. Let's do one more. And hold it there. So we've got two options on this next exercise. If your balance isn't great, I want you to tap the foot forward and step. Tap and step. We can use the arms. They come down as you tap forwards, and then they lift as you step back. Or option two, if your balance is okay, we're going to lift the knee and lower. So either of those two, whichever suits you best. And let's just do one more. And relax. So we're going to take that right foot forward again. We're going to take the arms out to the side and just hold it there. Lift up, shoulders down. If you want to, you can take the toes off the floor. Try and find something in front of you to focus on to help you balance. If you feel quite stable, you can lift the knee a little bit higher. Whatever it is you're focused on, make sure it's something that's still, and that should help you to balance and relax. We're going to do the same with the other side. So toe on the floor if you need to, or you can let it hover, or you can bring the knee up a little bit higher. Is it easier on one side than the other? My right leg's definitely stronger than my left. And then relax. We're going to make our way down onto all fours. So if you come to the edge of your mat, soften the knees, relax down. Come so that your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips, back nice and straight, pulling the tummy in. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, extend the leg along and you can lift, lower and bring it underneath. Extend, lift, lower. Now don't lift the legs so high that the back arches. We want a nice controlled movement. And for those of you that are more advanced, if you've done Pilates before, then you can add in the opposite arm at the same time. Breathing out as you lift, breathing in as you come back. Let's do one more on each side. And then bring yourselves round so that you're lying on your back. You've got your knees in line with your sit bones, feet in line with your sit bones, and your knees pointing up towards the floor. Turn your palms to the ceiling and then let them relax by your side. From there, take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull the belly to the floor, lifting one leg to tabletop. Inhale and lower. Change legs, exhale, lift. So in tabletop, your knees above your hip and your shin bone is parallel to the floor. So this is going to be option one. If you've never done Pilates before, then you're going to carry on with this option. If you're more advanced, then hold one leg up. Push your lower back into the floor, tighten your tummy muscles and lift the other leg. Now you're going to tap one toe down and lift. Tap and lift. Try and relax the shoulders. And if you want to work even harder than that, you can put your hands behind your head and you can look at your thighs. Make sure you're moving from your hip with your legs and not just tapping your toe down and bending your knee. You should be moving from your hip. Last two. Lowering the head, placing one foot down, other foot down, arms by your side. Take your right leg up into the air. Flex the foot, lower it down to a couple of inches off the floor, point the toe and bring it back up. So we're going to flex, inhale, lower, point, exhale, lift. This is option one. Again, for those of you who are new to Pilates. Or option two. We can lift this bottom leg and bring the thigh in towards the chest. It stays there. It shouldn't pull on your lower back, so if it does, you need to put your foot back on the floor again and stick with that lower level. Last one. And then place that foot back on the floor and take the other leg up. Flex, inhale and lower, point, exhale and lift. Again, relaxing the shoulders, pulling the tummy in every time you exhale. And then you're going to stick with this option, or you're going to bring the other thigh in towards your chest. Last one. Again, place one foot down, place the other foot down. The next exercise we're going to do is the 100. So again, stick with the level that's right for you. Level one, feet stay on the floor, head stays on the floor, and you're just going to use your arms. Level two, we're going to bring one leg up to tabletop. Push the lower back into the floor, and lift the second leg. Now you can either stay here or you can lift the head and shoulders off the floor. It depends what works for you. So everyone take a breath in. If you can lift your head and shoulders, you're going to lift up. We start to beat the arms, breathing in for 5 beats and out for 5 beats. Keep breathing. The chin should be tucked towards the chest. You should be looking at your thighs. Don't look at the ceiling. It'll pull on your neck. If it is pulling on your neck, you can put one hand behind your head, or you can put your head back down to the floor. If you are advanced, you can extend your legs. Or you can keep it here. Keep beating those arms, pulling the belly down towards the floor. Last 10. Relax the head down, place one foot onto the floor, place the other foot onto the floor. From there, roll onto your side, and if you can, you're going to lie with your underneath arm straight and this hand in front. Now if that's uncomfortable, you've got a bad shoulder, bring your arm in front and grab yourselves a pillow or a folded up towel and put your head on that instead. I'll just move this way so you can see my legs. So we're going to lift one leg up in line with the hip, and you can just move that top leg slightly forward and slightly back. So everyone try that now. So it's just in line with the hip, and we're just moving slightly forward and slightly back. Next option would be to lift both the legs up. One comes forward while the other one goes back. So it's like little scissors. So try and lift those hips up. And again, if you're advanced and you want a harder option, you can put this hand on your thigh, and you've got to try and balance as well. Try not to rock back on your hip. And relax. So you can just roll over and face the back if you want to, or you can change sides like me. And we're going to do the same on this side. So just make sure when you look down that you can see your toes, because if you can't, your legs are too far behind. So again, rest the head down, hand in front, lift that top leg to start with in line with the hip. Little movement forwards, little movement backwards. And for those of you that want a harder option, we're doing our little scissor kicks. Again, you can stay there, or you can take the hand away. Trying not to rock backwards. Last one. And relax. All right, bring yourselves up. We're going to do a leg pull, which you might also know as a plank, and I'm going to give you a couple of different options for that today. So we're on our forearms, and you've got your elbows underneath your shoulders. You're going to look at your hands. Option 1 is going to be to stay on the knees. Now just watch the hips. We don't want to push the bottom this way. We want to tuck the pelvis under this way, nice straight back. You'll be looking at your hands. So that's going to be option 1. For more advanced, you can take the knees off the floor. So you're just going to hold it for as long as you comfortably can. I'll tell you how many seconds you've held it for. So from there, are you ready? We're going to lift up. Hold it there, you can curl the toes under and lift all the way up if you want to. Try not to let the hips drop down to the floor because you're going to put pressure on your lower back. So looking at the hands, shoulders back and down. We're at about 20 seconds, so you can either hold it there, or if you need to take the knees to the floor, you can. Keep looking at your hands, try not to look at the screen. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was about 40 seconds. If you take your knees apart, bring your toes together and take your bottom back towards your heels. Rest your forehead on the ground if you want to. And come back up. So I'm just going to do a couple of stretches to finish. If you wanted a longer workout, what you can do is you can go back to the exercises when we first came down onto the floor, and you can repeat them all again, and that'll make your workout a little bit longer. So lying yourselves down, bring your right thigh towards your chest, left foot flat on the floor, taking hold behind the thigh, let your heel drop towards your bottom, and hug that right knee towards your right shoulder. We're then going to take that leg up, hold above or below the knee, bring the leg in. This is a hamstring stretch. Relaxing the foot. And ease off a little bit. Now flex the foot and pull the toes down. So this is a calf stretch. Relax the foot and go again, flex. And relax. Now anyone with bad knees, I don't suggest you try and get into this position, but if you know you're able to, you're going to bend the knee, turn out from the hip, let it rest on the other leg. Now you can stay there if you want to, or if you're able, you're going to grab hold behind the thigh. We're going to hold this one for a little bit longer. Placing both feet down, you're going to bring the left thigh towards your chest, let your heel drop towards your bottom. And take that leg up, hold above or below the knee, bring the leg towards you, relax the foot. And ease off. Now flex the foot, pull your toes down. And ease off, and then again you're going to flex. And relax. Bend the knee, turn out from your hip, let it rest on the other leg. And you're going to take hold if you can and bring that thigh in towards your chest. Place the feet on the floor, roll yourself onto one side, take your time to sit yourselves up. We're just going to hold it there for a moment. So you can sit with your knees bent, with your legs straight, with your legs crossed, whatever is comfortable for you. But I want you to sit with a nice tall spine. From there, take the arms out in front and drop your chin towards your chest. So imagine you're pulling your elbows away from one another. And release. You're going to squeeze the hands back. So you're pushing your hands towards each other, pulling the shoulders down. And relax. A couple of little shoulder circles. Going back. Sit nice and tall for me. So from there we're going to take a breath in, let both arms float up, breathe out and push down, breath in, and then on this last one, bring your hands together at the top, drawing them down. Give yourselves a little round of applause. Well done. Take care everybody, stay safe.